We are back. What episode is it, Joey's been dying to say it.
Episode 67, PACIO.
Our last episode, Mario Lemieux. Go check. Listen to the last episode. We spoke about hockey, I think, for 2 minutes. People are going to be like, is this a hockey podcast?
But the whole episode is called Mario Lemieux.
Yeah.
This
Why?
week is PACIO.
We're just going to name them after hockey players.
Pacioretti. PACIO.
What is he, Greek?
We have Bentley walking around freaking out, so you might bark if you see somebody.
Oh, he's good. He's good. The only time he'll bark is if he sees an animal. And
I see a coyote walking in the
those
field.
actually, there was a bird that was eating a skunk.
No way.
Yeah. I told you that big ass bird there. I told you that looks like a vulture there.
Okay.
There's a skunk right there. He was like picking at it. He was going crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dirty.
So before we started the episode, we had like a 15-minute rant now, just talking about, not a rant, but a conversation talking about the
Massimo
new...
wants a car.
Yeah, exactly. Mass needs a car. And we were talking about the Nissan 400Z, the new one coming out.
Man, more and more I see this car.
Yeah,
we spoke about it like
sexy.
episode 40-ish around. Yeah. There's a whole episode around it. I think a year ago.
I'll tell you which one it is.
I think there's a year ago. You could even check our Instagram. I think I posted a picture of the car also.
Find out.
And man, this car is... Every time I see more and more of it or know more and more of it, like I was telling Joe, there's the guys at DDE. So I don't know if anybody knows that YouTube channel. Basically, they're guys that have all these crazy... They have too much money, these guys. They have so much money.
They
have
a lot
like
of money,
Lambos, Porsche 918 Spire, like all these crazy exotic cars, but modified and stuff done to them that like you wouldn't expect. Like, what is it? Is it the Tribito that he has? That's twin turbo there?
No, it's a F12.
It's an F12?
Yeah.
Sorry, I know Ferraris are not my shit. So F12 with a massive turbo.
2 turbochargers on top.
But like one after, like you wouldn't expect
Sticking
that.
out
You
of
know
the
what I
hood.
mean? Yeah, exactly. Sticking out of the
direct
hood.
headers like shooting out too.
Yeah. They do crazy builds,
the car is crazy.
But they're like all track cars, right? They're show cars, track cars. But why we're talking about it is because I saw on one of their one of their clips that they were posting on Instagram.
Okay.
Had one already modified. I was like, oh my God. And I saw it, but it was gray, not too like flashy, but it was nice. It was already, they widened it out a bit. They put offsetted wheels. They put the exhaust.
It made it look sick.
Looks nice. And even like them, they're like, yo, that's a sick car. And these guys drive like crazy cars all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, yo, that's a cool looking car. Like everyone's saying. And then after now, we were just talking about it because we have a Nissan dealer not too far from here. And Giovanni was looking. So there's 2 packages, right?
Yeah,
You were
so
saying?
there's 2 models, and each model has 2 different variants, I guess.
Which
you
is
could say,
cool,
or
what
two-
they have,
two
right?
different,
Yeah.
like sub-models. So there's a sport model, which I guess is the base model.
You think
Base.
you know what they're gonna add? They're gonna add like a Fair Lady model.
I think that's
Not now.
I
Like
think that's the photo spec. The proto spec, sorry.
I think they're gonna add it later on, Fair Lady Z. Like not now.
Well,
I mean, like
technically-
in a couple of years
Technically,
when
in
they need
Japan,
to refresh.
it's called Fairlady Z.
But here used to be a Fair Lady Z package. Like the 350Zs, the 370Zs, it was actually a package. And you'd get like a skirt kit, you'd get like nicer things. Inside it was nicer.
You know what the car
different
is
things.
called, actually? It's not even called 400Z.
Just a Z, no?
It's just called Nissan Z.
Yeah.
So they have 2 model lineups. They have the Sport and a manual and an automatic transmission. You already know, well, I'm pretty sure Mass is the same thing, but we already know we're leaning for the manual tranny.
Oh, yeah.
No automatic. So the Sport one has 18-inch alloy wheels, which is standard. You get digital dash, which comes with the car. You have Apple CarPlay, 8-inch display, all that stuff. If you have the manual transmission, you have programmable shift lights. If you have the automatic transmission, you get launch control. So that's pretty cool.
Yo, man, they're packing it with good features.
The only reason why, not that I don't understand, but something a little contradictory, is that when you get the performance model, you get 19-inch wheels, which is the wheels of the poster car. You get performance brakes. On the manual one, you get the synchro rev matching system, like the Corvette.
So it's gonna rev match for you.
When you downshift, the rev matches. It's pretty sick on the Corvette.
Cool,
It works
super
very
cool,
well.
super cool for people who don't know how to do it, right?
Yeah.
But for,
You could turn it on and off. I'm pretty
I
sure.
was just gonna say,
The
can you
Corvette,
turn it on and
the
off?
Corvette, you could turn it off.
I'm happy with that.
I'm pretty sure this
sometimes
is
you
the
just
same.
don't want to rev match,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's good to rev match though. Like it's the right way to do it
Yeah.
when you're really downshifting. You don't like fuck up your
Dump
engine.
the clutch.
Like no, it's just that like when you're downshifting, you don't put any revs. You're gonna it's braking, right? Engine braking, but sometimes it's too much. It's not good to do that.
If
Too
your
much.
RPM is
That's why when
big
you're
difference.
downshifting like those old cars or whatever, like let's say I don't know 1.8T Jetta or something, and you're just coming down to second. You let go of the clutch like a bit slowly because you don't want to.
but then it's gonna grab by itself and it's gonna lift up.
Yeah.
So, and then, so that's the manual one. Then it also comes with a limited slip differential,
That
which
I
I
like.
think is very important.
That is great.
But what I don't, not that I don't understand, but which is kind of weird, is that the sport model has launch control. The performance one also does, but the sport doesn't have the limited slip diff. So does the limited slip differential change that much
Oh, I'm sure.
with launch control?
I'm sure. I'm sure.
So, for example,
You get the power down quicker, and
that's it.
all the time, both sides, right? Like it's always. I'm sure there's a difference. I'm not on launching. There's a difference. There will be a difference. Not on launching, but more on curves and stuff like that. Like what it's known for, right? It's gonna be out of this world. Oh look, I was talking about a turkey vulture. It just flew here. Look how big that bird is. You see it?
He's looking at it.
Yeah. He might bark now. Now that we said it. If this thing picks up something or whatever, he might.
And then the automatic one has the GTR paddle shifters
Okay.
as an option.
Okay, so it just gives you. It's so funny. They give you bigger shifter paddles.
Yeah, to make it.
It's a sport,
look
baby.
cool. Yeah, you know. Oh,
Hey,
there you
quiet.
go. He's freaking out. He's freaking out. He's freaking out.
He's mad. He doesn't like that guy.
And you know what's funny? On the poster cars here, on the ones on the websites, they're showing only the manual car, which is pretty cool.
They're trying to really push that it's a manual, I think,
Yeah.
because right now, what comes out that's manual besides like
Porsche, Golf R.
Porsches, Golf
GTRs.
Yeah,
I saw a brand new
Golfs,
GTI yesterday,
That's what I was gonna
actually.
say. Oh yeah, MK9 or whatever.
MK8.
It's not 9.
No, it's 8.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is 7.5. So stupid. Yeah, yeah.
It's nice.
Nice looking car.
Wow.
No, a lot of people don't like it.
I love it.
People say it's too girly.
Look, the inside, I haven't sat
Okay,
inside one
inside's
yet,
probably nice though. Inside, never mind
but
inside.
the
I'm talking about
outside
outside.
is crazy.
Yeah?
It's crazy.
People are like, oh, it looks a bit too girly.
no,
You know,
it's
that's
sick.
the lights
It was
that,
black with red bricks. It was sick.
And it was a what? An R?
GTI.
Oh, okay, GTI. Ours didn't come
I
out
haven't
yet.
seen
Right?
R yet.
I don't think they're out yet.
They should be on their way.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe
It
they
was
were.
black on black GTI.
Maybe they were not in the ocean.
Yeah, they were on their way. The GTI logo was red. The brakes were red. The
You know
car was
what?
black. A little bit of a wing in the back. It was
I
really
saw
nice.
like this week 'cause it's getting warmer here where we are, and there was a Golf R like 7.5,
Yeah.
black with bronze wheels, and everything tinted black.
Sick.
Just nice. Black on a Golf because you know they have the nice headlights. They have
Yeah.
nice headlights. Golfs I find
They
they always
do.
had like really cool headlights. Like yours, I think had the things like this,
Yeah.
right?
No, I had the like this.
Okay,
The
like
one
that.
like this is the older one.
Okay, the older one is like that.
Yeah.
But I find they look mean.
Yeah,
they
they look
always
sick.
look mean. Like even a Tiguan R, the headlights look freaking sick.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I see them from a mile away, and I'm like, that's a Tiguan R. Like you could see it from like far. That is that. Even a Golf, you even see the e-Golfs. You know they have the what's it called, the LED lights at the bottom,
bottom, yeah.
and like the upgraded headlights at the top. You see them from like a mile away because you know they have that line and it goes up. I think.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And it's I
see
think it's colored not blue, but it's colored.
Yeah,
a different color.
exactly. You see it from a mile away, and now the 8s. They have those, right? The fog lights are
Yeah, little
like
dots.
a 5 dot, right?
Yeah,
Like a
exactly.
dice,
yes.
right? Like
Looks
a
like
dice.
the old. Remember the old company, Singular.
Yeah.
Singular Cell.
Yeah.
The logo.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what it
it's
looks
true.
like. The little
It's true.
orange.
I was thinking a
plus,
dice.
X.
I was thinking dice, you know, on
Yeah,
the side of a
too,
dice,
exactly. Yeah,
whatever.
The 5.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
That's what I see every time I look at that. But people are saying that they're like, oh, I don't know, it's not like, you know, man, it's more like fancy type of thing. Like, you know, it's more aesthetic.
It's more like elegant.
Elegant, exactly.
richer,
That's-
like-
yeah, exactly. Don't mind that though.
I find it sick. In black, it looks dope. I don't know about any other color. I haven't seen any other
How
color.
the exhaust
yet.
tips in the back? Are they those stupid squares
Circle.
now? Okay, good.
Circles. 2 circles.
Because you see, even Audi came back with them.
What, it's fake?
Because you know the SQ5s and all that,
Yeah.
right? It was those stupid squares.
No, they're circles.
First of all, the SQ5s were fake, right?
Yeah, they
We
still
know
are.
that, right? No,
Yeah, they are.
they changed them.
It's circle, and then the exhaust points downwards.
They put tips, and the exhaust doesn't go
Yeah,
into the
they're
tip.
fake. Hold on.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I swear.
Oh my god! I was just gonna give them like, okay, it's already a lot better on the look
It looks good.
because it looks like the old ones, right? It has like the regular.
This?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
That's what I
fake.
saw. Really?
It's fake.
It's pointed down. It's not even pointed one into those
This is
two.
fake.
So it's pointed to the floor. The exhaust.
yeah.
It's not pointed into the two.
No.
Why? I think they do that because it sounds better.
See, there used to be this.
Yeah, that you could tell from a mile away that it's fake though.
This is the original. This is what we used to have on the
Exactly,
S4.
exactly. But if you go to the new one, yeah, you see it's the same pipe.
Honestly, I don't really mind this.
No, it's ugly. Come on.
Yeah, they point down.
You think they do that so it rebounds off the floor? 'Cause
I
when I
think they
used
do
to
this 'cause
start-
it's easier to make this than it is to make a whole muffler system.
What do you mean? You just
cheaper.
connect it.
I think it's cheaper because on the Q5 they could use the same like system.
Yeah, but it's not the same engine.
I'm sure it's the same system.
It's not the same engine, no.
No, same engine. I agree.
Yeah, I'm saying the
But-
exhaust is different. It's not like you could take an exhaust from a 2 liter and put on a.
Maybe the tips
a
are the
3.
same.
Yeah, the
Like the
tips.
mufflers
But
are
what
the
does it take to connect the tip with that?
I'm just trying to
Go to Louis at.
yeah, but when they're
hey, little
producing
Wally.
when they're producing 500,000 cars, it doesn't work like that.
Honestly, maybe it's that too, but I think also because I feel like the SQ5s when you used to start them, and even the S5s,
sound
the
crazy.
new ones, that the exhaust is pointed like down, like you whoa, like it.
You
I
think?
find it rebounds. Could be.
That'd
But
be pretty
how,
sick, though,
How
if
much
it
could
is.
you freaking save on that?
Well, think of it. If it's $10 every car, or let's say tonight I think it's let's say $50 a car. How many cars do you think they produce like this
Yeah, a lot,
for the world?
a lot.
I'm saying more than 100,000 cars.
Yeah,
It adds up.
I don't know, man. That's weird. Anyways,
I think.
at least they put
Don't quote me, but I think.
at least they put tips now.
Or when they made the older model, they mass produced the mufflers, and they had
And they have too many
shit
left
ton
over.
sticking
Yeah, maybe the
over.
next.
And like, okay, let's fix. People don't
Do it
like
like
this,
this.
so let's fix it.
And then maybe the model after will make it all 1P or whatever. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Maybe.
Very good
I don't
point.
know.
They had overstock in those exhausts and they had to get rid of them. And
Yeah.
instead of remodeling the back end of the exhaust, they said, you know what,
They did an
it
improvement.
stays the same. We're just gonna put tips. That's all.
They did a good job.
It's not the first time. Audi's known for that, right? Audi has the RSs. It's two little tips like this and the big old they're known for that, right? Well, that might be a good point. It could be.
Maybe.
It could be. Maybe they over made those exhausts. They didn't sell enough SQ5s.
The S5
you know?
and the S4s are real.
Yeah, those are
exhaust
real now.
systems, yeah.
Those are real.
It's just the
exhaust
trucks
systems.
are
Exactly.
not. Even the SQ7.
Because-
SQ7.
Was the first S5? Was it? Yes, it was those 4 tips. Yeah, it was those 4
It was
tips.
those 4 tips.
It
They
was
never
those 4
changed
tips.
it.
They never changed
Only
it.
the truck.
It was only the SQ5 that changed. You're right. Exactly. It was only the SQ5.
If I'm not mistaken, the SQ7 is real tips. I think.
SQ7?
Yeah.
I haven't seen one.
They're aggressive.
I haven't seen one, to be honest.
They're aggressive.
Like in person,
They're
I've
really
seen
nice.
pictures, but besides
They're
that,
aggressive.
I
Yeah,
hope
they're
it's
real.
real.
Yeah, they're real.
They're real.
They're aggressive.
They're nice.
They're beautiful.
They're nice.
Hold on.
But you know what it looks like? I find it looks
Look.
like a massive version of the Tiguan.
Aggressive.
No?
I feel like it looks like a Lincoln Aviator.
Nah.
Wait, hold on. You'll see.
Go look at the Tiguan and look at that side by side. It's almost the same car.
Where's the rear of an Aviator?
Don't they have the long light
Here,
in the back?
Aviator.
Yeah.
SQ7.
Yeah.
Aviator. It looks kind of the same.
SQ7 has the lights of the RS6s.
Yeah,
in the
the
back, yeah. But
like
you know
little
the
lights.
little thing there. I don't know
Yeah.
what to call it there. The angle, the acute angle. But yeah, honestly, go. You have something there with Audi. I see.
Yeah, so I was searching
Perfect
this morning,
transition.
and I saw that there was Audi.
Yo, I have the exact same article.
So the whole news about Audi coming into F1 and all that stuff, and then now the article came out this morning saying Audi raises offer to stake in McLaren's
So-
Formula One racing unit.
Yeah. So basically, if no one knows, we've spoken about it already before, but let's just go over just in case people didn't know. Audi's trying to get into the F1 game.
Yeah.
Audi, Volks, whatever, the VAG group. They're trying to get into F1. If you know anything about F1, a lot of money, right?
Of course.
To build your own car, the first season that you want to come in, it takes a lot of engineering, so it takes a lot of money. So that means it takes a lot of money out of Audi and Volks, which they don't want to do, right? So the right way to do it, and the most of the ways like Haas has done it, everyone has done it. Haas came in, they bought Mercedes.
On all the group.
Yeah. So they buy the old car and then they tweak it. So they already have a shell, they already have the engine, and then they put it to specifications of
And
this
it's
year's.
a little longer of a growing.
Yeah, and it's
less
less
money.
right. It's already developed. Money goes into development over there,
Yeah.
right? So it's already developed. So for the first year, they just want to make money. They just you want to get your name out, type of thing. You want to just be at least try to. You don't want to be last, obviously, but you want to try to get in the middle. So people, these sponsors. That's how it works, right? Racing
Yeah.
is always like that. They want the sponsors, this and that. So they're buying the shell. They want to buy the shell from McLaren and their power unit, and use that for the first season that they come in. That's what that article is saying. But they're still not sure of what they're going to do. But I'm pretty sure Audi's going to be in next season, I think, or in the season after.
That'd be crazy.
I really want Audi to be there because that
That would be crazy.
Like even Porsche should be an F1. I don't know why they're not an F1. Like why is there like random?
Maybe
like,
this is their. You know what I mean?
I
like
think they realized it.
they hide behind the shadow.
Like there's
of
Jaguar, there's all kinds of companies. Even BMW, man, they used to be there back in the day. They still should be there. I feel like they shouldn't be.
Oh, it was Williams BMW, right? Back
Yeah,
in the
Williams F1 BMW team. That was a sick team. I used to like that team a lot. I don't know. I really like that team.
So the CEO of McLaren Racing, Zach Brown, says that his F1 team is definitely not for sale.
Yeah,
and also was not looking for further equity partners. He has, however, confirmed that the two sides have had talks.
They like to do that, right?
Last week, sources said Volkswagen Group was ready to give Audi and Porsche the go-ahead to become part of the F1 and a meeting.
Oh, yeah, Audi and Porsche.
McLaren is also continuing discussions with BMW Group and signed a, I don't know what this word is, memorandum of understanding with the Munich-based car maker on March 24th about the joint development of an architecture of electric sports cars.
Okay.
So
look,
you just said now maybe Porsche and BMW.
Audi and Porsche
might be coming in.
Go together there to make a team. That's gonna be a cool team.
Yeah, that'll be
hopefully. And it's McLaren. You know, McLaren's doing bad this year. That's why maybe.
They're no good. I haven't been really following.
Anyways, they changed the cars, so I don't know if anybody follows there, but F1 they changed the cars completely. It's not the cars from last year.
Okay, yeah, it's a different car now.
Different car. So if I will have the standings here, it doesn't look like last year's standings because your little Hamilton and
he's
Mercedes
like
isn't
not
doing
last, but he's
great.
going like 6th, 7th, 8th place.
Yeah, so Leclerc's first.
Ferrari.
Remember, I've been complaining. It's 2 years. I've been complaining. Ferrari's been like doing nothing. They're in first. Second, Carlos Sainz, Ferrari. So 1-2 Ferrari. That's rare. Like lately, it's been rare. Third, Verstappen, Red Bull. Then comes fourth, George Russell, which is Mercedes, right? The new kid,
Yeah,
the young
new
kid.
kid.
Then fifth comes Hamilton, and Russell has 22 points and he has 16. So it's still a pretty big jump. And then right under him, it's crazy this year, man. Honestly, it's crazy. Right under that is Alpine. So what's it called?
It's not Schumacher.
They took over. No, Alpine took over. Oh my god, I just went blank.
Force India.
Or Renault.
Okay.
Alpine, the French. Everything's French.
Okay.
Ocon, he's French too. He's the one right under. So he's sixth. Seventh, Perez with Red Bull.
Okay.
So you see like the gap? It's crazy. Then right under that, you would never expect, especially that what's been happening. No. Haas is in eighth. Magnussen's driving for them.
They've always been like a
They've always been at the bottom. Right? The guys always losing your shit there on the show. Now they got a better car.
Okay.
And they're flying now. They're doing pretty good. They're up there. They're giving Mercedes a hard time. They're giving a lot of cars a hard time. Mercedes' car isn't doing too great. That's why. And right under him is another company, Alfa Romeo, 9th place.
That's new, I think,
Bottas
this
is
year.
there. The guy who used to drive for
Yeah,
Mercedes. He's there now. Then under him is Lando Norris, McLaren, 10th. That's one driver. Then under him, AlphaTauri. They're both one after another. Then Alonso and Alpine is 13th. So Haas, Schumacher's in 15th. He's not doing too good. And then obviously the guys at the bottom are the two Canadian kids.
What team are they for?
The Stroll with Aston Martin.
Oh. He's terrible,
He's 16th. Yeah, then there's Aston Martin, the other one, Hulkenberg. Wow. Williams is doing shit too. McLaren, Daniel Ricciardo.
Yeah.
19th.
He's no good no more, huh?
It's not that he's no good. The car itself hasn't been too impressive, honestly. Ever since they redid this, Ferrari's car looks sick. I don't know if anybody watched the last two races, but Verstappen and Leclerc have been going at it, and it's been great.
There's no race this weekend, is there?
No, there's
Next
a break.
weekend.
I don't know why there's a break, because I want to watch it like crazy. I've never seen F1 like this tight since like...
But when they built the new cars, they did it on purpose so that the cars are closer to each other.
Well, they do it... Yeah, they always try to do that. But they always after...
But this year specifically, there was a video I saw. Like the guy explains the 2022 car, and the way they're designed is so that the car,
together. Yeah, everyone could have more of a chance.
Yeah,
type of thing.
and
Obviously,
for more entertainment reasons, like you just say, like you want to watch
telling
it more. You know,
I'm telling you, the last two races, like the last laps, Verstappen and Leclerc. Like Verstappen won the second one, and Leclerc won the first one. It was battles, all battles. Like they're going the last two laps, they're going bad on the straightaway. They're trying to catch the drop from each other. Boom, he passes. He does it on purpose because he knows the next one he has DRS, so he wants to be behind him when the wing opens. Then he's going, he overtakes, and then the other way around. It was insane. I was like this the whole time. And then the week before that, was where Leclerc won. They were going head to head, him and Verstappen again. Verstappen's not the power unit, but I think the tranny. Anyway, something blue. Last lap or second last lap. Yo, he was pierced. No, he is Verstappen too.
So I wrote Daniel Ricciardo on the thing,
Yeah.
and there's actually sorry, this freaking.
I love pop-ups.
I hate these. No, it's these stupid things.
Oh yeah,
The cookies there.
yeah.
Then of course saw the reviews available for place. Hold on. I thought this was an interesting article, but there's too much.
But what is it?
Right now.
What does it say?
So apparently, there's an article that came out that says, remember when Daniel Ricciardo was like,
With Red Bull?
yeah, when they were Red Bull and they're having that problem and
Yeah,
he switched.
with Verstappen. And it was Verstappen and him. They didn't know who was going to be number one.
Exactly.
Because Verstappen didn't blow up yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So they made the right choice.
Yeah, they did the right
They
choice
made the
to
right
throw him out for
choice.
sure.
Not throw him out, but choose
Well, like,
Verstappen.
yeah, exactly.
It's like when we had Price and Halleck. Remember Price Halleck? It's
They
exactly
ended
that.
up keeping Price.
Yeah.
So there's an article here that says that he had a crazy offer to stay.
Yeah, but he
Hold on, I'm trying to find what the article.
because he wanted to be number one driver,
Yeah.
and he knew that Verstappen was taking that spot.
Let's see what the article says.
It's like Bottas and Hamilton. Like they did it for a while, right? I think 7 years, 7 championships. But after a while, you're like, man, I don't want to always be this number 2.
He said the offer was, like the word they use, I don't know what it is, but they said the offer was amazing, from what I understand. It was stratospheric.
Okay, yeah,
Stratospheric
huge.
offer,
Yeah.
but Daniel didn't want to see him. Daniel didn't want to see Max become first driver.
Yeah, that's it. It was exactly that.
He wanted,
Yeah.
he didn't want to become second driver, even
No.
though the offer was fantastic.
Well, he went to Renault right after that.
Exactly, for
He
1
went to
year,
Renault,
and then he
Renault
switched
was like crap.
to McLaren.
Yeah, and then McLaren. But McLaren was a good
But he did
car
all this
last season,
He did all this,
and he still didn't
and
get
he's
it.
still to be the 19th place.
He's not the best driver either.
He's
like,
very good.
Like Verstappen is a
Yeah,
lot
when he was in
better,
Red Bull,
come
he
on.
was killing it.
But Verstappen's better driver.
Yeah,
Just that Verstappen at that time was still young. He was still a bit aggressive. He still is aggressive, but I'm saying like he was a bit aggressive, too much.
I'm not sure.
Losing shit. You know, why is he going in front of me? Let him move. You know, like he was really like.
So like this is what I'm thinking. When the two teammates are good or whatever it may be, and the what's his name? The guy there of Red Bull. His name is hold on, I'll tell you. what his name is.
The
Horner, I
the
think.
leader, Horner, yeah, Horner.
Christian Horner.
Yeah, Christian. That's it.
If he decides that he wants Max Verstappen in the front, can he tell Daniel to stay back and let him pass?
It's happened. Well, it happened. It's happened so many times last year too. That's why they like. Was it Perez? Yeah, Perez is with them now. They love him. He's a team player. He says, you know what he did? Was it last one? Was it last year? Or was it last race? I don't remember. Man, I just blanked
He's
out.
a team player, but he also
I think it was
in the back.
last year. No, he was in first place, and he did it on purpose to slow down Hamilton, right? Because Hamilton's behind him, so
Yeah.
he's slowing down, and Verstappen was third. He slowed down Hamilton, so Verstappen could catch up to Hamilton, and Hamilton after Verstappen has to do his part and to overtake
Yeah.
Hamilton, and he got first after. Helped him win the championship because of that. Yeah, last year. It was last season. Helped him win the championship because of that. Well, yeah.
Okay,
You have to be able to do that.
Those
Because
instances is fine. But for example, let's say
Like
Verstappen
Bottas-
is like fourth. Let's say like it's not a final race. Let's say it's not.
Okay, yeah.
It's just like I don't know, race number 3. Let's say whatever it may be.
usually they do this more towards the end of the
Yeah,
season
yeah.
because it's points, right?
But does it ever happen where, example, let's say Perez is, let's say he's first.
Yeah, he's
let's
first
just
and
say,
the other
right?
guy is
and
like-
Verstappen is fourth,
Hmm.
and Chris Horner knows that Verstappen has to finish first as many times as possible, obviously to get
Yeah,
higher
but
up on the leaderboards.
If Perez
will he ever
finishes
tell
first,
Perez to slow down?
no, not
Yeah.
like that. Like it'll be first, second, and he'll tell him, "Look, Verstappen's already taking the lead of championship. Give him more points, and the team needs more points too. You know what I mean? Because there's the team wins one,
Yeah.
and then there's the
There's the construction
drivers.
championship,
Sorry,
and
yeah,
there's the
exactly.
drivers'
Whatever,
championship.
drivers championship.
Okay.
So usually they'll do that more on the end of the season, like at the beginning of the season.
Like the
You
last
can't
5
really,
races, let's
Yeah,
say.
you can't really do that at the beginning of the season because you don't know what's gonna happen. What if Perez smashes everyone the whole season? You're gonna tell them to always go back. They're gonna be what the hell. Then that's when you cause too much conflict too. You have to know these guys, man, the Horner and stuff. They have to know how to balance
for sure.
everything.
I feel like they have the hardest job in the
Bro,
team.
if you watch, I don't know if you watched it again, the F1, the drive,
No,
whatever.
but I'm gonna start watching it again.
There's just a stupid kid from Haas there. I can't stand this guy. Mazepin.
Yeah,
Remember, he was always spinning. I was always making fun of him.
Yeah.
If you watch the thing, he's even complaining. This guy's all spinning out and he's complaining to them.
It's like
you know
the
what
guy
he says?
the car that caught on fire, Grosjean.
Yeah, but
Same
he
thing,
didn't
yeah.
even complain, him.
Yeah, oh my God. What are you talking on the first season of Drive to Survive when it was mostly about
Oh,
him?
yeah.
Yo.
But that was first season. That was Haas was coming in and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the amount of mistakes he made.
Yeah, I know. But he's not the same type of driver. Like, this guy was every race, and the car was shit that year. The car was, like, terrible that year.
Okay.
And the amount of mistakes that Mazepin was last place. There's no one around him, and he just spins out, smashes into a wall. Or he just spins out. He would spin out all the time. And you know what he was complaining about? He goes, what's the guy's name? Who's with him? It's Mazepin and who? Mick Schumacher.
Okay.
He goes, oh, you're giving him a faster car. But Mick Schumacher was like, let's say instead of 22nd, he was like 18th. Like, he's not that much. It's not like I'm giving him a Ferrari, you know what I mean? That he's driving a completely different car.
Who knows
He
what.
goes, and you hear him, he's like, I can guarantee you they're the same cars. No, they're not the same cars. He's giving them so many problems. I go, man, you're driving like that and you're giving them problems. No wonder they fired him. Like,
He's no longer in the team?
No, they fired his ass. It's Mick Schumacher and what is it, Hulkenberg or whatever.
Hulkenberg, okay.
Which is
He's
a lot
old
better.
school, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it's a
a
lot
long
better.
time he's in the
yeah,
game.
Hulkenberg. Yeah, he's been like he's always been the second driver there, but he's pretty good.
He made a long career out of it.
Well, because I think because they want to develop Schumacher, right?
Didn't Hulkenberg race for
I'm pretty sure he did.
McLaren?
Yeah, exactly. Old McLaren, yeah. Now he has what's it called? I don't know if it's Hulkenberg or if it's.
No, now he's in Aston Martin.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say.
Now he's
in
with
Aston.
what's his
Sorry,
name?
Magnussen. It's Magnussen. Hulkenberg was he was around that guy.
He did Williams,
Yeah, that's it. It was Williams that he got.
Force India.
Yeah.
Okay, he did some pretty crazy.
Yeah. But what's it called? Magnussen is the driver for them now. Him too. He's doing freaking good, man. Yo, 8th place, man. With a Haas.
Yeah, this guy did 24 hours of Le Mans
Yeah.
with Porsche.
A lot of these guys do that.
He
by the
finished
way.
first.
Yeah. Well,
What?
yo, they come to the F1. These guys are on top of the world on every other freaking platform, eh? When they come to F1, it's a whole other world. You're dealing with the best of the best, man. Well, Verstappen and Leclerc,
Yeah,
go-karting. They used to go-kart versus each other.
they're the same age.
So when they're done,
So crazy.
when they're done the race, like when they finish the race, usually everyone wants to kill each other. Like Lewis Hamilton and Verstappen, they're always bitching at each other.
Yeah.
Then they go up to each other. Hell of a race, man. Yo, that was insane. Yo, nice. That was next
Until-
race I got you.
until
Until
they're
Verstappen
fighting,
smashes
yeah,
him
exactly.
and
they're fighting for the top
yeah,
first
because
place.
Verstappen will switch real quick. If let's say he bumps him or something,
It's all fun and games till you're
Verstappen gonna
competition.
He's gonna go crazy. He's like, oh my god, he's
Yeah.
aggressive, man. Sometimes.
It's all fun and games till you're competitive.
Exactly. But I like that little. They're competitive and everything.
Yeah.
They went back and forth. He goes up to him, good race. I said, not whatever, and just walk away from each other. I like seeing that, man. Honestly.
The true test will be towards the end of the season.
Oh yeah, because that's
If
when
they're still top two,
pressure,
let's say, yeah.
the team's pressure.
The people financing it, the
Exactly.
sponsors, everybody else giving him shit,
But
or
you know
just
what?
not giving
Right
him
now-
shit, but on his ass.
Right now, I'm sure they're making a little good money.
yeah, for sure.
Both teams,
You're racing the F1, you
but just both
make good
teams.
money.
Jesus, man. Both teams, man. All right, I just want to add a couple more things just to say to get out of F1, more into the automotive news. Did you see Ford recalled 737,000 cars? 737,
I saw-
almost a million.
I'm trying to. Was it Ford or was it somebody else I saw?
Ford recalls, well, what I'm talking about, right? Over software and a risk of fire issue.
No, I didn't see this one.
So basically, it's the 1.5 engines. You know, the 1.5 liter.
Yeah, that's like
That's in the Bronco and in the Escape,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, Ford Escape and Bronco,
Okay.
the 1.5 engine. So it's the Bronco Sport.
Oh, the little ones.
It's
okay.
not the big
it's not
ones.
the big.
It's
I'm
not
like,
the
what
big
the hell? The
ones. No,
1.5 in a big Bronco?
No.
I think
it's
it
not the big
suck all
ones.
kinds of
it's
gas.
the 1.5 Sport.
Okay.
And yeah, so basically the problem was, hold on, I had it here.
A housing can crack and
the
oil
engine
can
oil
leak.
separator housing. So it cracks and it leaks, and then obviously it makes a fire.
Wow.
And then software. They report software issues too. That is insane though. So it comes in the Ford Maverick, the Expedition, Lincoln Navigator. So all the small, oh no, they're also recalling. Sorry, I read that wrong. Ford is also recalling 391,000, so almost another 400,000. Ford F-150s, 2021, 2022.
Oh, that's mine.
I was about to say, go check. 2022 Ford Maverick, Expedition, Lincoln Navigator, F-250, F-350, F-450, F-550 vehicles because the towed trailer equipment with electronic over hydraulic brake system might not break.
Only if you have a trailer, though. I don't have trailers.
No, you
I
have
carry
the trailer
trailers.
package, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, no, I know, but you never use it.
No.
So the trailer might doesn't break. Holy shit! Imagine you're braking and the brake assist doesn't break for the trailer. You're
and you're carrying a car in the back.
Holy
Wow.
shit. Yo, man, that's 400,000 cars. Plus another 700, man. What's going on, Ford? As long as I didn't see Mustang and 5.0 in there, I'm happy. That's what I'm happy about.
I'll explain to you something after the pod.
Oh, after the pod.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Why I think they're doing this.
Why you think they're doing this?
I'll tell you after.
I don't know. Whatever.
Because there's another automotive manufacturer that did it, and it was to prevent something.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you after. And you'll be like, wow.
These guys. Anyways, and another thing that I saw also, which is interesting,
Go.
and one thing that we're going to talk about EV, because usually we're a lot on EV lately,
Yeah.
but one thing, Panasonic, I don't know if you saw, they invested $5 billion into EV batteries.
So what, did they make the dollar store batteries?
Panasonic's a good fucking company,
That's
man.
a long time
Japan,
ago.
though, in Japan,
Remember they
they're
used to make all
huge.
the Walkmans and everything?
Yeah, they're huge, man. They used to make the...
So I don't think I ever
they
bought
used to
something
make TVs and
Panasonic
stuff.
and like for 15
Panasonic
years.
microwaves and stuff. It's true. They have all kinds of shit, man. It's crazy. So, $5 billion, sorry.
Is the microwave in my house Panasonic?
Probably is.
Probably.
Probably is. My parents have a Panasonic one too.
Huh.
Yeah. Honestly, but that's a lot of money into EV batteries, specifically EV batteries, and how to make them like less harmful to the environment, how to process them quicker, and
Even though they're supposed to be so
even
amazing
though,
for the environment.
Well, Joe has an anecdote about the
Yeah,
new
like
electrical prices that people think that they're paying $8 to fill up their Tesla.
I drove a Tesla the other day.
Sends me the picture right away.
And it was completely empty, not to supercharge it because I was stuck. It ended up costing $45 to supercharge in an hour and a half of my time.
An hour and a half, though? Like, that's in total?
That's what it took from 0 to 100.
So you stopped there?
I stopped.
I thought like
plugged
an hour
it.
and a half was like in total, like you drove.
No, it took an hour and a
And
half for
it
it to
was like
charge
a
to
couple of
full
times.
at the supercharger.
Isn't a supercharger
But
supposed to
it was a
charge?
long range Tesla, so the battery was bigger.
Okay.
But still.
Is it normal that it takes that long, though?
Yeah,
'Cause I don't know.
A supercharger, 45 minutes.
Or else it takes like a day, no? Or something like that. If
At
you
your
have a
house, yeah.
regular charger.
Like 6 hours.
You can have a supercharger at your house?
You can. If you have the right wattage and amperage at your
Why?
house.
Because it's 200. No, it's more than
No,
240.
No, it is 240, but it's the amperage. Higher
That's
amps.
what gives you the power. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
An hour
I
and
don't
a
want
half.
to get on the
though.
Tesla talk. I don't
Yo,
like Teslas.
think of it though,
I know.
eh? Like you just gas, it's like
So
500 kilometers.
I was talking to somebody that has a Tesla when I was driving that Tesla. And I have Tesla people talking, whatever.
They love to talk, huh?
And the guy's
guys.
like-
the guys when they see you
The
on
guy's like, the
Tesla.
point of an electric car is not to leave it at the supercharger for an hour and a half. The point of a Tesla supercharger is that you leave your house full, right? Because you plug the Tesla at your house, right?
Yeah, overnight, whatever.
Overnight, and you get 80 to 100% full, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the whole thing is you drive your 100 kilometers, whatever you have to drive, or like say the Tesla on a full charge is like 300 kilometers. Okay, that's what it is, and you can tell me whatever you want to tell me. That's what it is. I've experienced them. I've driven them. It's that. Long range, standard range is a little bit less. Long range is 300 kilometers.
Well, yeah, with conditions.
AC on, drive
I'd say
normal.
with conditions, because people read.
Moderate acceleration.
They read 500,
Normal driving. Okay.
They read 500. No all-wheel drive system. No cold. No nothing working on the car. Obviously,
No
they
AC,
tested.
no radio
They're
on.
gonna try to give you the best
Perfect
numbers,
wind.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So-
and then in a tunnel.
Every day the use is 300 kilometers. So the guy had a very good point. I got to give it to him. The point of an electric, no, not the point of an electric car, but the way you do it. When you go pump gas at the gas station, how long does it take you?
5 minutes. 10 Pro
minutes
Max.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like, you don't go plug your Tesla at the supercharger to get 100%.
Okay, just to get like a couple percent.
So, for example, let's say you plug your Tesla at your house and you're going to I don't know, you're driving around all day. You're doing like 200 kilometers, right?
Okay.
You do your 200 kilometers, you're like 35%. And you're another 100 kilometers back to your house. But to make sure you reach there, you go to the supercharger, you plug it, 10 minutes, you get your other 100 kilometer range.
But how the hell
and
does
you
it
leave.
take 10 minutes to get 100 kilometers and it takes an hour and a half to get 300?
It's the fastest to get to 80. Once you hit 80, it becomes slower to get to the 100. Same thing when you charge your iPhone.
Yeah, it's
0
always
to
like
80 is fast.
Yeah, it's true. It's
After
always
that,
like
it
that.
slows down. Same idea. But the guy's like, the whole point of it, not the whole point, but the way you maximize your time and the way you do it is that you plug it, you wait your 10, 6, 7, 8 minutes, you get your 100 kilometers more that you need to get home,
And you leave.
and you get home. Or you get to your next destination.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
That's the way.
But If you need to charge it, you need to charge it. Like you were saying, you're driving all day. You need to charge. You need to charge.
I was driving all day. I need to
Well,
charge.
you're gonna drive back to your house, leave it there, and take another car, and then go back.
For me, it doesn't make sense to use one, but people it does. If they're doing small commutes, it does.
Look, I would say it makes sense if you just drive around here.
Yeah, local. Daily
You
driver.
drive way too much for a Tesla.
Yeah.
Right, that's your
For
job.
me, that makes no sense, but
It makes zero sense.
people,
for
it
you.
does.
It makes zero sense for you. It doesn't make sense at all. But even at that, I don't know. I don't freak over them at all.
on that note, I don't like Teslas. That's my opinion. Guys, the Fuel Up Podcast. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. No Twitter. Episode 67. PACIO. Who's 68? Who's a good player at 68?
68.
Yeah.
All I know is Hoffman.
Next episode
No,
is
no, he's not that good though.
Next episode, we're back at 68, okay?
Yeah, no, we'll see.
No
See.
more
I'll
hockey
find someone for sure. I'll
players.
find someone. For sure, I'll
Guys,
find
don't
someone.
forget to follow us. Like I said, on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I'm Gio.
I'm Mass.
On to the next one. Episode 67.
Deuces.
Deuces. Freaking PACIO, man.